Hey there, Waste Potential 616 back again, and I'm going to carry on with my X-Men related title book. So let's get started with New Mutants Unfinished Business, and it is issue 27. It's the end of Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning's first arc, and it was okay. I enjoyed it, but it seemed to end too quickly, and it seemed a bit rushed. And the overall feeling I got was it was kind of, rather than the story, it was more to show Daniel Moonstar as a badass, basically, which she does do, you know. She beats the fuck out of Sugar Man, and also to introduce Nate Gray, X-Man, into the team, back into the X universe, which she does, you know, fair enough. Although I thought there'd be more attention shown on X-Man or Nate Gray. Actually, I might just throw this in up. Am I the only one who thinks maybe Nate Gray should have a different code name now, like X-Man? It just doesn't really work for me. Like, you know, it kind of worked as an alternate name to Cable, but now I don't know. Maybe they could come up with something else. I don't know. But yeah, it was okay. But as I say, it seemed rushed. It seemed lacking a little bit. And the other characters seem to take a back seat to Danielle, but you know, I mean, she is the leader of the group, and there's nothing wrong with sort of showing a character to be badass, you know, which she is. There's also a nice little moment between Cyclops and Nate at the end of the book. So yeah, it was good. The artwork, Leandro Fernandez. Okay artwork. Not a huge fan of his style too much, but I really liked his composition, especially in the angles of the views and the angles that he used, especially in the action scenes. There's a bit with Danielle fighting Sugar Man. I'm not sure if you can see that. Actually, it's almost like a Spider-Man-y kind of pose, and yeah, it was good. You know, the fact that they make sort of Sugar Man to be out to be a threat, although, well, he actually is quite a threatening character. He just looks a bit stupid, but I mean, as we all know, he first appeared in the Age of Apocalypse crossover, and it was Generation Next, and he was a real sinister character in that. But anyway, yeah, this was good, enjoyable read. Not a bad first arc by these two writers, but the last storyline was a hard act to follow. The whole, you know, Ileana opening up, you know, doorways to hell and whatnot. I mean, no, it was really good. It's a hard act to follow, a bit lackluster, average comic. Okay, Wolverine issue 12, Jason Aaron, oh, you good at writing Wolverine. This was good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, let's just start with the good points, you know. Starts off with a cool flashback of, basically showing the consequences of sort of a superhero fight, and basically Wolverine and the Hulk have been fighting. And this guy's got a pregnant wife, and they're delayed, and basically she dies, and so does the baby. Fucks up the guy, and he joins this little cabal of people that have got a thing against Wolverine, which is it's kind of interesting because this is a member of the group sort of who he hates him, sort of Wolverine's sort of inadvertently screwed up this guy's life. So that was cool. You know, and then there's Wolverine having a fight with some of these sort of random demonic characters that have been shown to be part of this group. And then we also see some more connections between this group and some demonic forces. So yes, it was a good package, a lot going on. Good to sort of see some of the motivations behind these people that hate Wolverine so much. Quite crazy scene where this guy, spoiler alert here, he pays this bum, homeless person, to dress up as Wolverine and kills him just because he hates Wolverine so much. Quite a cool, vicious thing, you know. I enjoyed this issue. The only sort of downside I have with it is that it's starting to follow a pattern. The last 3 issues, including this, has basically been flashback of a person, one of these people that hates Wolverine, Wolverine fighting one of these kind of generic bad guys, and then we sing the person that hates Wolverine later on interact with the group, and that's it. So next issue, okay, move on to something else, but an above average issue, but I just felt it's starting to follow a bit too much of a pattern in the storyline. But yeah, good. Oh, and the Renato Guedes, nice artwork, nice and gritty. It suits Wolverine. It suits the title. It suits the tone of the story. So above average, but good. Okay, I'll leave it for this video, but I'll be back with some more in a bit.